King Henry is down. But is it time to panic or is it time to buy? Stay tuned. We're going to figure that out right now. What's going on, Dynamo Nation? We're back. This is a Derrick Henry injury reaction video. I've taken a little bit of time to kind of think about it, gather my thoughts, look at different leagues, see what Henry's doing. A lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are moving on from Henry right now, thinking that this is the beginning of the end. The more I've thought about it, I don't really think so. I think right now presents a unique opportunity to buy Henry cheap. I mean, he's been RB1, and it's not even close for a while now. Henry's points per game versus even running backs 2 through 5 has been the gap has been pretty wide. So if you could jump in and get Henry now, it presents a really unique opportunity for your team, not just this year, because he might be back for fantasy playoffs, but down the line. Everybody knows that there's that mark, that number for fantasy running backs. And when they hit that mark, and that's the carries mark, production just tanks out. And that's 1,800 carries. As of today, Derrick Henry's at 1,401. So he's 400 carries under that 1,800 mark. And you look at his usage and his production, that's probably only one more elite season, because he's cranking out 350 carries a season. But if you can get 2 more elite years out of Derrick Henry, and then maybe 1 more year of RB2 upside, that's your 3-year window right there. That's a great window to buy right now. If you can capitalize on a Henry owner in your league panicking, prey on their weakness. If they're in contention or trying to get into the playoffs and they just lost Henry, and you can slide in and offer them an RB2 with a comp like a RB2 with a wide receiver 2-3 combo and maybe a 2022 second round pick, and that can net you Henry, you have to jump on that. You have to take that opportunity. Even if Henry doesn't come back this year for the playoffs, you're going into next season with a monster as your RB1. The thing is, there's a couple of things about his injury that also give me hope. That Jones fracture, it's got like a 6 to 8 week window on recovery. And the fact that Henry opted for surgery, the surgery success rate on that particular injury is pretty high. It's like 97, 98%. People who have the surgery have a full recovery. And the fact that Henry and the Titans believed that his best option was to get the surgery right away, immediately, that makes you believe that they at least think that he could come back at the end of this year. That's how I'm taking it. So to me personally, I'm jumping at the opportunity to get Henry on the cheap. He's a unique opportunity right now. There's a chance that he comes back for the playoffs. If he does, you're looking really, really good. And then number 2, even if he doesn't, you're going to have him next year, and he's 400 carries under that threshold. And it's not like when running backs hit 1,800 carries, they just automatically become worthless. Unless you're Sean Alexander, it's not how it works. So and Henry is built different. He's a huge back. So his ratio might be 10%. I mean, it might take him to 2,000 carries before he really bottoms out. And so for me, if you can get him now at that he's pretty much right at 1,400 carries, 1,401. If you can get him now and get possibly 2 years of elite production out of him, and then maybe another season of RB2 play, and you can get that for an RB2, wide receiver 2-3, and a second round pick, you have to take that chance. This could be a game changer for you. Not only this year, but going into next year. If you're even on the fringe of competing this year, this is an opportunity. Go get Henry.